In this video, we are going to see how to create customers in DEAR inventory for new Salesforce contacts. So let's say that you are using Salesforce as your CRM, and every time a new contact is added there, the same contact should be created as a new customer on DEAR inventory, which is actually a warehouse inventory management system. So how can you do that? For this, you will have to integrate these two applications, and the same can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here, your trigger application would be Salesforce and your action application would be DEAR inventory. Now, how can you do this yourself and integrate and automate this entire process? To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, it will take us to the landing page of this software. Here on the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, simply sign in. If you are a new user, then you will have to click on this tab to sign up. It will not take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. Now, since I already have an account here, I'm simply going to click on sign in, which will take me to the all applications page. Now let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect, and here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see another tab, create workflow. Let's click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now here my objective is to integrate the two applications, Salesforce and DEAR inventory. And I want that every time there is a new Salesforce contact created, so the same customer, the contact should be created as a customer in DEAR inventory. So now let's click on create. And here we have reached another window which has got two very significant events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, and action is do this. Basically, action is the trigger, the response of your trigger application. Here the trigger application would be Salesforce. So let's write Salesforce. Once done, here we have to select the trigger event, which is the event that will make this workflow start. It would be new contact. So every time a new contact is created on Salesforce, this workflow will begin. Now here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Salesforce account. Let's click on add new connection and then connect with Salesforce. Now here we have to provide it the access. Let's click on allow so that the authorization can get successful. And once done, you can see that Pabbly Connect and Salesforce are now connected. So I'm going to take you to my Salesforce account now, and here you can see contacts. Let's click on this. Once done, here you can see on the left hand side create new, and I'll go to contact. Now here I can create a new contact here. So let's say the first name is Pabbly123. The last name here is demo. Then the account name here is new account, new 101. Then we have the title, department. Let's say the department is HR, date of birth, reports to lead source. So it was through a phone inquiry. Now here let's say the mobile number is 91. And the same is the phone number. I'm going to copy this and paste it over here. Once done, the email address. So let's say the email address is pabbly123 at pabblytudes.com, and this is the address information. So once done, I'm going to click on save, which means that this particular contact has been created. It is saying that there is an error, account name has not matched. So I'm just going to leave it blank as of now. You can do this account as per the account that you have. So let's say the first name is first N, and the last name here is last N. Then the title, let's say it is Mr. Then we have the department, let's say it is HR. Then we have the phone number, let's say it is this. Mobile number is again this. Email address is, let's say, first N at pabblytudes.com. And then we have the address information. So let me fill the address information, and now I'm going to click on save. Let's save this, and here you can see that first and last N, this particular name has been created on Salesforce. Going back to Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And as soon as I do that, here you can see that the contact that we have just created, so the information has been received, right? This is the first name, last name, and this is the address, phone number, email address, right? And once we have done that, what do we want? That as soon as a contact is created on Salesforce, this contact should be created as a customer on DEAR Inventory. So the next action application would be DEAR Inventory. Let's click on this. And now the action event here would be to create a customer. Let's click on Connect. And here again, Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the DEAR Inventory account. For this, we are going to click on Add New Connection. Now it is asking me for the account ID, application key, and domain. So this can be received. We have to go to our DEAR Inventory account. So I have already logged in here. This is the dashboard. Here you can see settings and then integration. Let's go to integration. Once we are here, we are going to go to API. And now let's click on this API tab. Now here you can see this API, and we have this plus icon. So I'm going to click on this. Now you have to create a new application. So let's say it is a dummy app. And let's click on create. So as soon as we do that, we have the account ID and the key right in front of us. I'm going to quickly copy the account ID, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Then the application key. So I'm again going to go to the application key, copy this and paste it over here. Then the domain. So if I take you back to DEAR, this inventory dearsystems.com is the domain. So this one, I'm going to copy this and paste it over here. Let's click on Save to set up this connection. And here you can see that the connection has been set. Now we have to map this information. Mapping basically means that I have already received this information in the previous step. I'm just going to retrieve it. So the name of the customer would be first name, last name, then the customer currency. Let's say it is USD. So you can manually write it. Now the status, then the payment term. So it has already been captured. It is 15 days. It can be 15 days or 30 days. Now the account receivable. So here I'm going to take you to my DEAR API setup and DEAR account. Let's go to sale. Then here we have to go to customer. So once we are here, you can see account receivable. So I'm going to quickly copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. Then we need the revenue account. So again, so here we have to enter the sales revenue account code of the customer. So I'm going to write revenue account 001. So once done, this is the text rule. It has automatically been set. Like you can select tax on sales, tax exempt or auto lookup. So I'm going to click on auto lookup. Now the discount. So let's say the discount is 50%, right? And I'm just going to remove this percent. It's 50%. Then the address line. So here we have the address. So this is random street. Then here, let's say it is random street again. Then the address city. So for the city, we have random city. Then the state. So here we have the state Madhya Pradesh. And then the postcode. Again, I have the postcode as well. And the country. So I'm going to write it here, India. Then as I come down, again the contact name. So I'm going to map the contact name once again, which is first and last name. This is the contact name. Then contact job title, contact phone number. So let's say the job title is accountant. Then we have the contact phone number. So here do we have the contact phone number? Yes, this is the phone number. Then the mobile number, we have the mobile number as well. This is the mobile number. Then the email address. So let's look for the email address and here it is. Then we have the contact website, contact as default, etc. Now I'm going to simply click on save and send test request. So I hope this was helpful. To watch more such videos, you can always subscribe to our channel, which is there on YouTube. If you have any queries, you can write to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you want to know our pricing plans, then you can visit us at this particular site. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you have liked this video.